Hello, hello, and welcome. Huh? Okay. Something looked like it was weird with my mic. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to another MonDEMOS stream, where we're taking a look at a bundle of demos that caught my eye, new releases, and what have you. Also, full disclosure, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night or something, so I may just pass out. Just a warning. Also, I got a little bit of the Morbius brain rot going. It's also not great. So, we'll see how this stream goes. It's something, all right. Anyway, enough of that. First off, we're going to be starting with a game that actually came out quite some time ago. Came out in November last year, I want to say. Let me check. Yes. Came out November 29th last year. It does have a free demo that you can check. It's also currently still in early access, although they are updating it. Last update came out last week, in fact. And it's only $8. So, no reason not to check it out if it interests you. That said, it did crash a second ago when I tried to open it up and capture it with OBS, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, first off, is a game by the name of, once I open it up, and it works.
Perhaps there is darkness. It has forever been, and so it's now. But what can I tell you? It's already known. Therefore you're here. It's not about the hungering void inside you, consuming every little remains of what you once called yourself. Or perhaps it might be plenty come and plenty stay. Stay forever. Only a few leave this place, and so about you. I know your face, these scars and marks. You have been here already. But what do I tell you? You already know. Or perhaps you're still trying to keep something in the deep. Never mind, the day will come where you will know. The day comes for everyone, and for some, the day comes too late. And it's late. It's late for you. The first bells have already rung. But like flies are pulled to the light, so are you. Stumbling through the darkness, following every glimpse and spark of light. Perhaps there is still hope, even for you.
Okay, hold on a second. What country is the developer from? I need to know. That entire intro sounds like it was read by somebody who doesn't know English, but like knows how to pronounce the words. Where is it? I'm just really curious which country they're from. Germany? It's Germanic. It's a Germanic country. That's all I can tell. It's definitely someplace in like... It's not Eastern Europe, it's like Central Europe? I don't know. What do you call Germany? People only ever talk about Western and Eastern Europe. Anyway, yeah, so this is Striving for Light. It is an action RPG. It's also extremely loud. Let me see if I can turn the sound down. Yeah, okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, it's loud. Experimental voice acting? Very first iteration of story voice acting. What does that mean? Anyway, I feel like this demo probably is a very early version of the game. It's version 0341. Actually, let me double check that as well. Like, what's the current version of the game? Striving for Light, Merchant Update. With the Merchant Content Update 0410. So it's not that far behind, but it is kind of far behind. But anyway, this is a roguelike action RPG. Sort of Diablo-ish. WASD is move. ADWS. Left, right, up, down, attack, or I can do left mouse button like that. T is to open the skill tree. You can temporarily deactivate skills to save resources. Skills can be reactivated at any time. Right mouse button toggle skill on and off. Right, I'll come back to this in a second. Space is dodge. Shift is change weapon. Toggle is minimap. Tab. Okay. And move around. Got it. Hello, Wanderer. A long time no one passed by. I did not think my old eyes would see it again. The sparkle in your eyes. A weak flame, I'm afraid to admit. Just about to be blown out entirely. I've seen a brighter fire in your eyes when you arrived here a while ago. It is consuming you like it is consuming everyone. Not what remains of my strength, as you have to prove that you are worthy of my time and energy. Go out and free this place from the dangers lurking everywhere in the shadows. Return to me when you found a fragment of the Great Light, which once was complete and powerful, but now is scattered and weaker than it ever was. Do not let your inner flame vanquish, Wanderer. Okay, so you can see down here I actually have 3 dodge pips, which come back very slowly. Alright, so let's go back to the skill tree. This is like the roguelike part of the game, where you have a randomized skill tree, web, whatever, that is giving you, that you can build out from. Which seems like an interesting way of doing it. I know other games have done that before, like Dead by Daylight, I think, has the randomized sort of skill blood web thing, but I don't really know how that works properly. Forgot to set my timer. Oops. Alright, it's not a problem. Attack speed, increased for melee range attacks. Max health is increased. Energy. Increased shot angle. Don't have any skill gems. My stats are here. Okay, let's keep moving. Yay! Hold on. I'll level up in a second. So I got 2 skill points or 1 skill point? I probably should go for... Let's go for attack speed, energy regen, increased shot angle, endurance. Ah, so I've got this, which now means that this appeared over here? Also, I can deactivate a skill for some reason, but why would I do that? Oh, guys, he got his health bar. Okay. I could have gone better. move speed up. Max energy, attack speed, companion. Oh, melee damage up too? Okay. Okay. So, I guess that's it for here, and I just need to go back now, talk to the dude, and that'll... Like, is it just tutorial, I guess? It is not astounding that you return, not yet. These creatures are harmless compared to the truly corrupted monstrosities out there. However, you have helped me fight off those shadows and save some of my remaining powers. Therefore, I want to guide you. Follow me through the portal stone. Welcome, Wanderer. A city once bright and filled with light is dark and empty now, eclipsed by shadows from wanderers like you. All become corrupted and turned into monstrosities, now keeping the darkness alive, protecting it, fighting for it. My days are counted, and my journey will come to an end soon. But for the sake of your sparkling eyes, your inner flame, I will do my duty once more and guide your way. Go out and destroy everything that is corrupted and casting a shadow over this place. Go out, use the portal stone, enkindle your flame and return to me. Greetings, Wanderer. I almost forgot the madness this invasion has caused us. Throwing this place into the abyss, I am trained to read trueness from the written word, but also from those faces. But I discover something different in your eyes. I can see pureness, however your flame is weak. Okay, use fragments of light to unlock new skills. Directly after skills have been unlocked, they can appear in the skill tree. But I will admit that this place is okay, but I have to admit that you are what this place is waiting for, and all it can hope for. Seek the light, and once you have found some fragments, bring them to me. I can use the power to uncover hidden knowledge which will enkindle your flame. Shine bright, Wanderer. Okay, so that's your roguelike part of it, where you get the ability to unlock new skills that go in your tree. Hold on a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, now let's talk to this chicken. Give me Bork. Chicken companion skill gem added. I can't open my skill tree. I thought these wonders were already history. For ages no one came by, no one returning with light to feed my flames to craft mighty weapons. Once you found the fragments of light, return to me and I will forge mighty weapons which will enkindle your flame. Unlock new weapons. Shine bright. That's everything here, I guess. It's just skill unlocker, quest NPC, chickens. I died. Okay. Alright, well. Use skill gem. Select a skill gem, move the skill gem to the desired destination on the outer space of the skill tree, place the skill gem by clicking. Wait, what? Oh! So I'm actually building my skill tree? Whoa, God. I clicked off the window by accident. Okay, so I can get a skill gem here. And I can click that, and now I have a chicken companion. Bok bok, motherfucker. Nice. I can buy another skill. Endurance regeneration increase, attack speed up, AoE size up, increase projectile damage, max health. Ah, good. Max health is there. Go, chicken! Destroy my enemies! Shit. Okay, did I lose that skill tree? That skill gem? Okay, so I did lose it. Hey, a heart. What? Did I fail? I failed. I moved out of range by accident. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna summon a chicken in to help. Actually, AoE. Time has come to delve deeper. So I think I killed the boss for this floor, maybe? The light is too weak to warm the egg. This is pretty good. It seems like it's doubling up my damage effectively. Okay, need more stamina. Hey! Reduces your maximum endurance and energy. Oh, that's why! That's why you wouldn't want to do that. Because I'm actually weaker now as a result of having this companion out. Hi. I start to believe that my hope in you was not false and my spent energy was not wasted. I am astonished by your weak flame did not get blown out immediately. This are breezy times. Great winds are brewing. All those shadows you have wiped out did not bring back the light we once had. You have to find the scattered fragments and bring them back. Of course you will return, won't you? Time will tell. Let's go out again, but this time you have to reach deeper into the darkness. Strive for the light and return to me when you found it. Oh, jeez. This place is awful. Do I have any more skill points? I have 3. Got 2. Max endurance increased, movement speed. Exploding projectiles, endurance regen. Max health. That's the one I want. And look at this, I got 3 companions. Not enough endurance for melee attack? Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Okay. Guess I gotta just rely on my companions here to do the work for me. Nice. Okay, well, more skill points. Max energy up. Health. Give me that health. Yeah, this many familiars is actually very strong, it seems like. Full health. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? I guess I can head to the right over here and maybe... Oh, there's an enemy. Nice. I wish there was something that gave me more allies, but I'll take those. I don't have any more points. So maybe if I go over this way, there's something. Oh, hey, lizard. One of these things. Hey, nice. Oh, God. Oh, God. I was too big for my britches. Okay, we're good. No problem. Perfectly fine. These things are kind of annoying, though, because there's no way to, like, get rid of them. Oh, the hearts show up on the map? Ooh, very nice. Okay, where's the boss for this area? There's gotta be one, right? Okay. What's this? Projectiles explode on hit area scales with AoE size. Oh! That could be useful. I'm kind of building off in this direction, though. Maybe if I go for increased attack speed here. So I go down here, here. That'll lift me over to there. Okay. Okay. A lot of enemies coming through here, but we're fine mostly. Nice. And I'm level 10. Having these pets is real handy. Okay, this is the edge of the arena. Might as well clear it all out, though, right? There's no reason to leave some blanks. Oh, there it is. I knew it was around here someplace. Come on. Really? Come on. Almost. Yeah. Nice. Foe defeated. I got a key for something. Projectiles create a cutting attack which damages all surrounding enemies, applying a weak knockback. Damage scales your melee damage. Huh. Damage scales with your melee damage. Why? Oh, cool. That's a new sword, and then this is a new projectile. I don't know what the differences between any of these things are, though. Okay, that was rough. Level 11. Let's do this. Okay. So I can't do anything yet. Oh, God. I clicked out of the window again by accident. You do have to buy the chicken every single time if you want to use it. Okay, so I'm sort of getting the feel of the game a little bit, and let's break it down. There's a couple things I think could be definitely improved. First, this feel is a little awkward. It has a kind of issues all over the place. It doesn't feel great. It's not terrible, all things considered, but it definitely could be better. Like, there's not enough information that's easily readable, I feel like. Hitboxes don't feel quite clear enough sometimes. Like, where the enemy was going to pop in was not quite obvious. Ah. Key from the boss, I see. Okay, so I've replaced my staff with this. And my sword... Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually very good. That is actually quite good. Yeah, so the basic idea is okay. There's some like really good things you can do with having a skill tree that just constantly, infinitely expands out. But there are also problems with that. For example, if I'm building my skill tree out, I've sort of been going in this direction. And it adds things in other points. So I got to this point and go, okay, I don't really want energy regen. I don't really want max energy. I don't really want max endurance. I don't really want projectile multiplicator because I'm doing sort of a melee thing. Don't want any of this stuff. So I guess I want to go here for 2 levels. And then over to here where I've got max dodge, increased attack speed, and a bursting wield, another one. Additional endurance cost. Like, stuff like that. You can't balance something that is procedurally generated like that, because that's part of the game. What is this? Part of the game is that everything is randomly generated, so you can't have it set up in such a way where it's balanced out. The example I gave before of Dead by Daylight, which has something similar... Oh, odd. Dead by Daylight is similar in the has the blood web, but so here's two problems with the skill tree in this game. The skill tree in this game, one, is randomly generated, which means you never know where anything is, and two, infinitely expands. So if you are trying to go off in this direction, eventually you're going to hit a point where like, okay, I don't really care about anything here, and then you're going to go over here and say, oh, this is where everything is. I guess I need to level up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times before I can even get this thing. And a lot of the upgrades are going to be passive ones because they have to be. You can't do anything fancy. Like, you can't have capstones for a skill tree that's going to infinitely expand. You need to have stuff that'll... Hi? Ow. Well, I almost got it dead. That's something. I guess I could have dodged, couldn't I? Anyway, yeah, so you can't have a capstone, which means there's nothing to build towards. It's always just what seems good in the moment. Do I need more health? Do I need more things? You can go for builds, but it's going to be really tricky to actually get one because you never know if the things you need for the build are even going to show up. Which is part of the roguelike stuff, but it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more annoying to deal with when the thing that you're dealing with is your core character competency, not, like, added onto it. For example, in, let's say, Enter the Gungeon, right? Enter the Gungeon, you can theoretically beat Enter the Gungeon with your stock character right from the very beginning. It's not a good idea. It's going to be much more difficult, but you could beat Enter the Gungeon. You could get to the end of the game. With this, I don't know if you could, because you need all those upgrades to boost your strength and damage and all that stuff. And I imagine after a certain point, bosses will just be able to do enough damage or attack fast enough that you can't get out of the way unless you have upgrades. And a lot of the... It's just... It feels bad. Like, the basic idea, the core conceit of having the randomly generated dungeons and randomly generated skill trees isn't terrible, but it needs more fine-tuning. Like, just... The way... Okay, so I'm going to take the example of Dead by Daylight, because that's the only other randomly generated skill tree I can think of. Dead by Daylight skill tree randomization works better because, one, the skill tree is set immediately as soon as it spawns, and you're not filling out the skill tree, you're picking the parts of the skill tree you want before it goes away. So, for example, you want to grab the thing that makes you run faster, or thing that gives you an upgrade, or what have you. I don't really know. I played, like, an hour of Dead by Daylight. I know how the skill tree sort of works, but I don't really know, like, the details of it. But the basic idea is, it gives you all the information from the start, so you never have to worry about wasting your resources to get to where you want to go on that skill tree. If you look at it and go, oh, hey, there's that one thing I really like, then you go, I'm going to put all the points I have towards that one thing to make sure I get it before it goes away. Whereas in this, you could go in one direction and then get locked off for choices you didn't know were bad choices, which doesn't hard prevent you, because I imagine you could just keep leveling up infinitely if you grind every single enemy. But it will, like, make it much more annoying to get to the things you actually want, because you just don't know how to do it. Now, that said, I think that's possibly what the skill gems are for. If you get more skill gems, you might be able to, like, bridge between one part that you do have unlocked to another part that you don't have unlocked in order to get a thing there, sort of like as a bypass. But I have no idea how frequently skill gems show up. I don't know how easy they are to get. And for something that you want to have as much control as possible within reason for something that it's randomized about, that seems like it's also fully possible it might not work. Like, if you just have a straight line center, one side has your melee stuff, one side has your magic stuff, and then you get to the end of the melee thing and realize that all the way at the far end of the magic stuff is where all of your, like, your good AoE thing is. Nothing's going to help you if you have 100 skill gems, because you still got to level up 100 times to use them all. So, what I would say is probably the... So, okay, there's two ways to do it, right? I would say. First way would be like Dead by Daylight. Entire skill tree shows up at once. Make it nice and big, doesn't really matter. And you know where everything is right from the start. So if you hit max power, you can scale it up too. Like, make it huge. It doesn't have to be easily viewed or read through or what have you. Just make it so that you can just see everything and go, okay, that's where the things I want are. And if I got these skill gems, I can go in that direction. Like, give you some ability to work around your luck. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it, I think, would be to have all the randomized stuff sort of set up into quadrants, let's say. You have, up top is your melee quadrant. Down below is your range quadrant. Up to the right side is your pet quadrant. And off to the left side is your, I don't know, your passive stat bonus quadrant for, like, health and stamina and whatnot. And everything is leveled up amongst those different quadrants. And if, you know, two parts of your tree are close enough to each other, they'll branch over from one of them. So, for example, if you're going on the health side of things, maybe if you sort of buy things on the health side, it'll branch out and head towards your melee stuff. And that'll link you over into a high-level melee skill that you wouldn't have been able to qualify for if you had otherwise. Or maybe you just, like, link up like that. Like, that, I think, would work better. You can even make it so... another thing I think they could do, because it seems like it just sort of randomly pops in different nodes, make it so that when you put a node, when you buy a node, it automatically spawns more nodes connected to it. Because I think I hit the edge of one node at one point, and it spawned nodes elsewhere, but I wasn't able to continue on that path. In fact, it seems like that's what it... that seems like an intended, like, thing it just does commonly. So that's my 2 cents on the game. As for the rest of it, there's not enough information on anything that's going on. I swapped my sword out at one point. The only thing I actually know is that when I swapped my sword out for that flail, it actually gave me an AoE, which is a different move. But I swapped my sword out for that other sword at one point, and it changed the sprite. And I don't know what that did. I swapped my throwing weapons out, or my ranged weapons out, and I changed it from a staff to a throwing axe and a fireball shooter, and I don't know what either of those did. Some information, like a name, even just a name would be handy. Just look at the name and see, like, okay, this is the throwing axe of whatever, and then you just go, okay, what does that do? Oh, it, eats more stamina or something. I don't know. Something to make it easier to parse what's actually going on. And then as for the actual combat, like, it's kind of slow and clunky. It's not great. It's not awful. Like, I've had worse, but it's definitely not great. There's no impact. It doesn't feel like you're hitting things when you actually hit them. It doesn't feel like you're getting hit when you get hit. It needs more. It needs that, and also needs indicators of, like, better indicators for hitbox and when you're getting hit, because I didn't realize I was getting hit a couple times when I was, and this, I guess maybe the circle is the hitbox, but it's not quite clear. It needs a lot of fine polish there, I feel like. Again, there's potential there, and the game is only $8 and has a free demo, and it is still getting updated. But just in this demo state, for what I'm playing right now, it feels very rough and not quite properly planned out in a way that would make it good. Still room to course correct and fix it up, but like that skill tree thing needs a little bit of a rework before I'd say I really like it. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, that is Striving for Light. Exit the main menu. There, good. That's Striving for Light. Like I said, the demo is currently available. You can also get it for $8, and it's getting updates regularly still, 6 or so odd months later. So, good on the developers for keeping on the work on that. Check it out if it interests you. Really just, they need to fix up the skill tree stuff, and then also how the combat feels. Okay, skill tree stuff, combat, and then add like tool tips and such, so you know what's going on with stuff you pick up. That's really about it. Which is most of the game, to be fair, but it's not unsalvageable. Anyway, I'll be back on the next game in a minute. Go check that game out if you're interested. Has demo, it's only $8, early access. What is it with games today and being loud? Of course, it's a Unity game. Hold on, it crashed because I'm capturing it on OBS. What is it with that? Why do OBS games just crash when... Or why do Unity games crash when I open them with OBS? I don't understand. This is not an uncommon process. It happens so frequently. It's not even like indie games too. Major games do this. All right. Alright, so, next game we're taking a look at is Trigon Space Story. This game has a free demo currently available, and it is available for, I want to say, $15? Let me just double check. $20. It's $20. It's not an early access, did come out last month, and has a demo, so you can try that out if you're interested. And this game is very, very much looks like FTL, but with fancy graphics. You are captain of the largest fleet of the Federation. Being in the middle of a war zone while fighting against the alliance of extracting corporations, you find yourself cut off from the main fleet in one of the sectors occupied by the alliance. Death is inevitable, but admirals don't give up without a fight. Chill, guys. Let's show them they've been off more than they can chew. Welcome to the Centennial Hawk. This training scenario will teach you the basics of steering the ship and commanding the crew. Variable energy correlates to the level of your reactor. The icons on the bottom toolbar represent the ship's systems. The systems consume energy produced by the reactor. You can regulate the energy consumption of your systems with the left and right mouse buttons. These icons are your ship's subsystems. They don't consume reactor energy, and their slots. The slots above each of them show their levels. Put your cursor to system or subsystem to get detailed information. Airlock, sensor, bridge. Shield generator is taking 2. Hyperdrive has nothing. Medbay, life support, which is oxygen. Armory, which is weapons. Each system and subsystem occupies a ship module. The ship is damaged, its systems can malfunction. If there is a crew member in the module, its system gets particular bonuses. So this one is controlled by the operator, minus 10% shield recharge time, plus 25% recharge speed. Shield operator L1, 0 shield time, 100% shield within speed. The top displays the current level of your hull and shields. The shield is used to protect the hull from attack. The hull strength reaches 0, your ship will be destroyed. Duration of your adventure in days. Please note that journey from one system to another takes 1 game day. This toolbar displays your main resources. Credits, scrap, supplies, and fuel. You have to do supplies? To move the ship, you need to activate your hyperdrive. Hyperdrive is damaged. All broken systems are illuminated red. The hull of your ship will incur some damage if the system completely breaks down. To make this happen, choose a unit. Right-click on the hyperdrive. Units will automatically repair the systems, extinguish fire, seal module holes, and fight intruders in the same module. You can learn more about your crew. Apart from their specializations and characteristics, units gain particular perks can be advantages or disadvantages. Okay, that's pilot specialization. Sprinter, movement speed increase. Steady hand, evasion increases. Find more information. Oh no, one of my modules is on fire. Crew is able to put out fires. However, this time let's do this using the airlocks. When you open the outer airlocks, the oxygen is sucked out of the module, which helps put out the fire. The less oxygen left in the module, the brighter red it turns. Your oxygen module will gradually restore the thing. To make the hyperdrive, you need to charge your hyperdrive. To charge hyperdrive, you need to pilot on the bridge. Hover over to avatars. There's the pilot. Tell the captain is by small icon. Captain's health drop to 0, the game is over. Current bounty level. With each alternation of day and night, as well as due to particular actions you perform, your bounty level will increase. To increase it in bounty level leads to stronger enemies in the sector. Each hyperdrive requires fuel and supplies. The map is divided into sectors. When you move from one sector to the other, your bounty level will change. Upon arriving at the system, you notice an Alliance ship detached from their main fleet. You will encounter similar events in many of the systems you visit. You may have several options available to you during such events. If you have certain perks, weapons, or improvements, yellow response options become available. These usually lead to positive outcomes. Click the left mouse button on the weapon icon to activate it. The amount of energy needed to charge the weapon is shown on the respective weapon icon. Needs 2. Click the mouse button on the activate module, choose the module to fire. Tactical pause buttons. Teach those bastards how to fight. Destroy the ship. Oh, I have to fire again. You have certain perks. Your runs and crew turn the enemy ship to space junk. You pick up everything that's valuable that's left of it. Well. Oh, level up. Choose a perk. Passion speech instantly boosts the morale of all friendly units on the ship by 0.5, consumes your supplies. For 10 seconds, the evasion of your ship and the selected enemy ship drops to 0. Your ship and the selected enemy ship. Okay, we're upgrading. Okay, upgrades and repairs require scrap metal to take up to 1 game day. Upgrade your armory module and reactor to continue. A day has passed. Different weapons have different capabilities. For example, your rocket launcher needs ammo to shoot, but at the same time can penetrate enemy shields. Your laser inflicts low damage to the enemy shield, and a single shot can hit several systems at a time. As you enter the gateway system, you notice a ship approaching you. Its weapons are charged, and it's clearly not in the mood to negotiate and will turn your ship into a sieve in an instant. It's the Gatekeeper. This battle may be your last, Captain. Turn off their shields if you would. Holy shit. Your situation seems to be hopeless. You can flee from the battlefield. To do this, wait till your hyperdrive is fully charged and click on the hyperjump option. Oh, so you can't go through there unless you beat the boss. Wow. Federation lost the last battle despite fighting desperately. As the alliance of extracting corporations took over the galaxy, they set up their own governmental structure, the New Reign. The galaxy was under their complete control. Hard times call on hard personalities. So even at a time like this, there'll be someone who will lead all races, fight back, and free the galaxy from the corporation shackles. Perhaps you will become the one. Alright, let's give it a shot. This is just FTL. It really is. After shaking off another Venator patrol, you're trying to understand what's going on. The local communication hub makes it clear that there's a bounty on your head. It'd be a good idea to find a safe place until the dust settles. Your good friend Ronnie from the asteroid belt knows the best how to go to ground. Alright, where to? Okay, I've got to get there. Fastest way would probably be Kajam into Hodis. The Rocky organized another pirate raid on the station. Only this time the Venators are the target. Should you intervene and help one side? Okay, we've got... Take off that shield. Make him away, toys. All right. The Vantress are grateful to you for your help. They'll pay you a small reward and let you use their station. This comes in very handy. We can hope they won't capture you at the station. Ooh, nice. Supplies, fuel, scrap, and credits. Nebula. Black hole. That seems like a bad thing to do. Built upon a strange ship. It's no different from the usual ones, but seems hostile. You guessed right. The ship suddenly attacks you with no reason. Fine, whatever. Shut off the guns! Shit. Fuck, do this. You win the battle and take the most valuable things on board. It's only small fry, but still sweet. O2 also needs repairing. Which one is this? Sensors. Well, that could have been worse. Could have also been better. Colonial Atari ship gets in touch with you. It's huge and moves very slowly. That's why they frequently hire captains who can secure the most favorable locations for the colony. Should you answer them? Atari captain tells you what you need to do. You need to arrive at a particular sector before the Terticons, who also want to occupy the best spot for colonization. Over there. Oh, boy. Well, I can't leave the sector without going through that boss. Nice. I really need you over in the... I think I probably should get him over in shield more than anything else. Whatever. Those are my upgrades? Those are the perks I get? I need more crew is what I need. It's clear there is something wrong here. The station is silent, no ships in view. You notice strange emissions from your sensor that emanate from a waste recycling module. You send an experienced engineer to figure out everything on site. The engineer walks through the station along its technical tunnels, describing you strange triangles on the walls. There you find a Trigon in a radiated location and brings it on board. The asteroid turned out to be a slaughterhouse. The answers are hidden inside Lucky Ticket. According to the signs on its body, its number is 213114. If you try to turn it on, half of its brains is burnt out. You need to find someone who can restart it despite the ban. It would be nice to find a Trigon that has already reconsidered its life. It looks like you'll need to go to a pirate station. There is no other place where you'll be able to find Trigon where it can turn another robot on for money. What is this? I gotta go all the way over there? I can't believe I have to go all the way back. Well, let's try out this fight. Let's see how this goes. Battle is inevitable. Really? You missed? There we go. Oh god, they're on my ship. Oh god. Fuck it, vent the entire ship. Really? You missed? Keep firing. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die from no oxygen. God damn it! That's easy. Okay, I mean, it's basically just FTL, really. That said, okay, so I did kind of dig my own grave there. Okay, so there's gotta be a way to do auto fire, right? There has to be. It's too unreasonable to assume that you can't auto-fire. Okay, let me see here. Hotkeys. Activate automatic firing. Shift. Why isn't it? Why isn't it auto-firing? Shift 1. I can't believe out the gate I'm getting a fucking ion cannon shot at me. Oh, thank God. Right off the gate. Oh, it's not far at all. Pirate station. They are usually disguised as being uninhabited. If it hadn't been for your old connections, you would have to look for it much longer. Approaching the station, begin to feel a sense of adventure. The station is in chaos. Gambling, forbidden pleasures, illegal goods. Somewhere in the mess must be the terror-ticket hacker you're looking for. How do you begin the search? You don't understand why you finally felt the urge to buy a lottery ticket. But it's pocket form of entertainment on pirate stations. Buying a lottery ticket. You don't actually expect to win anything, and that's just what happens. What'd you think of buying one in the first place? Thanks. Well, I've got credits. Check the price of your engineer. Lucky Ticket bounces back. It tells you about the events at the station. 2 Venator ships enslaved almost everyone there. Anyone who resisted was killed on sight. The lucky guy regrets having committed suicide. The very thought that it feels regret about successful suicide sounds odd. However, it didn't want to lose its memory unit, so it chose to burn itself in the recycling module where no one was likely to stick their nose in. Lucky Ticket. I got a medic thing. Alright, what do you got? Maximum health, speed, repairs. I'll put you in here. Oh god, is it really gonna do that? Alright, so we gotta get to... Lucky Ticket's a great guy. He'll trace back everyone from the station, which means now it's time to go in pursuit. So that means I gotta get over here. Let's hit up Alphard. How do I... Station, okay. Oh, cool. Shipyard? Stealth module. Crew more... Teleporter. That's always useful for if I have enough crew for it. Drone modules. Oh, these actually look pretty good. Let me go back for a second, though. What is bar? Ah! You can buy people! I can't afford... I can afford these two, but I don't think I want to. Trade. I could sell things. I could sell scrap, or I could buy scrap. I could buy a twin plasma turret for 1,110. If I wanted to get a second one. Get rockets. Let's just go to the shipyard, and I'm going to buy a drone control module. And a cryo chamber. Insufficient funds. Okay. So, go into my ship, Kya. Drone control module. I don't have any drones. Okay. Oh, I see. That's okay. Allows you to freeze units to spare ships, resources, and hold captives. Well, resources is good. That's a good thing to have. Drone control module. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with for now. So, onwards. Guess to there? So much for not consuming resources. Human ship assaulting a spaceport. Nice miss. Holy shit. I got a hull breach? Shoot the engines? Sure. Nice. Alright. Come over here, Lucky Ticket. Fix up whatever's going on here. At least I know that... At least he doesn't have oxygen. So I don't have to worry about that. Boy, that would have been nice to have before. And I've got 20 missiles? Yeah. Okay, are we good everywhere else? I'm gonna assume we are. I know there's something hit here. Okay, that's fine. Deneb El Okab. System exit. Okay, you know what? Let's, management. I've got... How much scrap do I have? Where's my scrap? Okay, 165 scrap. I could upgrade the hyperdrive. I need to upgrade this thing, though. Cargo. Okay. Another shield pip will be good. What? Man, I was just done with this place. You know what? Forget it. Do this. Nice miss. Seriously? Thank you. Keep shutting down the shields. Now the guns. Never mind. We're good. Anything damaged? No. Get the fuck out of here. I guess this is a combat zone? Is that what that means? On arriving in the system, pieces of asteroids and clouds of space dust blur your sensors. You peer into the mist and recognize the contours of a USG-class miner. It was thought that the ships were destroyed in the federal clearance operations. You're in awe to find such a rare thing and try to establish contact with the ship. However, an energy missile explodes only meters from a ship, bringing clarity to the situation. Prepare your weapons for battle. That's a big boy. Okay, where are we going with this? I guess... there? Try and drop missiles. There we go, that works. Okay, now try to hit their engines. Keep setting fires off. Keep the fires going. keep it going. Come on. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nice. Minimal damage taken only cost me 10 missiles. And I got a twin plasma cannon. Woohoo. Alright, what's this thing? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the thing I just picked up? Where is it? That's where I want to go? Yes. Oh, I unlocked them. Okay, I see. So now they're in the pool. Oh, that was the demo. Okay. Right. Next to the main menu. Let's see. I kind of wish you had told me that so I could have gone around and tried out some of the other stuff instead, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so, let's see here. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's just FTL. Like, there's nothing about that. It's just FTL. I don't think the 3D adds a whole lot to it. It does make it a little bit harder to make out at times. Like, the nice thing about FTL is, even when things were getting very hectic, there was never ever ambiguity about what you're looking at. You always go like, okay, that's my units, that's my enemy units, that's a fire, these rooms are low on oxygen. Everything was like very clear because it was a very simple looking game, all things considered. This kind of has the problem where it's a little too flashy, so it's hard to keep track of things sometimes, where you go, okay, I'm doing that. Oh god, there's Mantis on my ship. I didn't even realize. That kind of issue. As for the actual gameplay, I mean, it's fine. It has a couple little bits and bobs. I'm not sure about the food stuff. Like, I'm not sure about needing that on top of everything else. I really don't understand why that's there as a limiting factor, really. Fuel is already kind of enough of a limiting factor because you need to always make sure that you're able to get back to a place where you can get more fuel or, you know, whatever. The food just seems unnecessary. I guess it mentions, like, keeping prisoners, which means, you know, that might be why you need to keep prisoners around and feed them in order to make sure that you can deliver them to get your rewards. Maybe that's why. Not 100% sure on that one. The demo doesn't explain it. As for the actual structure, unlike FTL, where it's very clear, start here, get to the far end, kill the boss. Like, that's it, right? It's a constant progression towards beating the boss. This one is more of like an adventure game, where you are going out through the various maps and whatnot, and you have to do these quests, but I'm not sure how well that works. The reason FTL works is because it's relatively short. There is a single objective, which is escape or get to the end and kill the boss, right? There's no, like, find a quest, or like there are quests, but they're not actual things you have to travel around and do and expose yourself to danger to do. You get the thing, and if you happen to meet the requirements, you can go here and get this thing. It's not like a go here, do this, go out of your way to do this. This one has those, which I don't know if it works well in a roguelike setup. It'd be like doing a roguelike of an RPG. If you get a game over, that means you start from the beginning and there's no saves. There's no option to, like, go prepare yourself and level up, which means, given how long these runs look like they could take, that, like, unless progression functions in a similar way to, like, let's say Rogue Legacy, where after you beat the boss, it's dead for good. Unless it works like that, you're not gonna be able to progress in this unless you're really, really lucky, because eventually you're gonna get a bad roll and just die instantly, and that's your run. And that's it. That's it. Game over. Say goodbye to your, like, 5 hours of gameplay or whatever. But I don't think that's even the case, because it randomized maps. The maps are randomized. Like, let me start another campaign here just real quick. If I do this. Yeah, no, it's randomized again. Look at that. I don't think this is a good setup for it. I really do not. Like, this is great as a setup for a normal space game, but in a game where you're supposed to die and lose everything, it's not. Like, here's another example, right? Here's another example. Heat Signature. Fantastic game. Love that game. Heat Signature is kind of roguelike-y. Not really. It came out before that whole trend started, but you're working towards, like, a meta progression thing where your goal is eventually to take over star systems and liberate them. Your character is unimportant. Your character is just a random person in the bar who, you know, your previous character turned over the keys to, or they're a relative, or they're just a friend, or they're someone who heard the story and wanted to go out and be an adventurer themselves in space. And you can do all that stuff in space, and that's how that works. But that's an instance where your progression on the overall world still proceeds as normal, and your progression as a character is unimportant, because you're just a cog in the machine of the galactic machinations of whatever's going on. In this one, you are the character. You are the most important character or whatever. You are the captain. You're the leader. And your job is to liberate the entire galaxy from the AEC or whatever. But if you die, you start over. Let me go back to the main menu here real quick, actually. Let me do another campaign thing here. What is Iron Man? Oh, you can't pause the game in Iron... The entire game is Iron Man mode. This is not Iron Man. That's just hard difficulty. But the entire game is Iron Man already. There is no save. There is no going back. If you die, that's it. Game over. You have to restart from the beginning. Like, I understand. I get it. I know. I'm kind of see what they were trying to do. But, like, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Don't do that. Please, just add a save. Make super easy mode, which has a save function so people can actually finish your game. Because I don't know who's going to be able to finish this game if it takes hours. It took me about an hour, let's say. It took me about... No, not an hour. It took me about 40 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes just to get through the first sector. Which means either everything has got to be incredibly easy in this game so you can just steamroll through it, or there's got to be some meta progression that lets you go through and keep your upgrades or kill bosses and say that, like, can't see this working well. I just cannot see this working well. I bet if I go to the Steam page, a lot of complaints are going to be the exact same. Now, let's see here. Mixed reviews. Scaling is the game is bad. It's pure random. If you get an opponent you defeat, it may be that you're supposed to run away from more fights that you cannot win, but too often you're immediately prevented from multiple misses or EMP and just sit there and get pummeled. Game is beautiful, has amazing potential. Stories so far okay. Concept writing itself is absolutely horrendous. Okay, whatever. Oh, the game saves. Okay, right. So it's just the normal save thing, auto save when you leave. Doesn't matter what. You can have high power cruiser, which owns the entire solar system. Doesn't matter what mistake will still be your last. You have to Alt F4 to quit to save progress. Unfinished, unbalanced, broken game. First run was one-shot kill for full health over an hour's progress wasted. Second run, captain was fighting teleport warriors and suddenly I'll teleport back to enemy ship along with my captain and a crewmate. Didn't have teleports, so can't get back. Enemy ship was then destroyed and game over. The game always felt more fair than FTL. What the fuck are you talking about? Every time you do a new system, you gain 1 to level, increasing the strength of enemies and numbers that will come for you. Which sounds bad, bigger ship and more scraps and cash. Yeah, Brew plays a bigger role than FTL. Yeah. Yeah, even like some of the positive ones are like, wow, yeah, it's so hard. I love having to restart every time. Yeah, here's a common claim. The game is too hard and too random. It's difficult, especially at first when you don't know how to pause or optimize. Once you figure that out, the game falls into a great gameplay loop. I don't doubt that. What I'm worried about is the gameplay loop causing you to die 3 hours in. What is hilarious is people saying it's too hard compared to its spiritual predecessor, FTL. I'm doubting these reviewers either played FTL or misremembering how difficult that game was at first. Valid point, but FTL doesn't take 3 hours to beat. How long is an FTL run? Yeah, a full run of FTL takes like 2 hours. That's a full run. You could play this game for 2 hours, not beat 2 sectors, and die and lose those 2 hours. Just straight up. Again, it's a roguelike game. After browsing the negative reviews, I believe at least half the negatives have no concept of what that means. Let's see. Overall, also 2 random reviews. It's a roguelike game. I don't know what else to say to these people. Yeah, no. The problem isn't that the game is a roguelike and it's random. The problem is that the game is a roguelike and it's random, but it's not built to accommodate that. It's not built like a roguelike. It's built like Spaz. It's built like Space Pirates and Zombies or something like that. It's not built for you to die. Or rather, it's not built for permanent death. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people get into this, but like, I don't understand. Unless the game, okay. The game either has to be like hyper easy for it to accommodate this, or it has to be way shorter than I'm expecting it to be. Okay, I'm gonna actually look up one last thing here. How long is a single run of Trigon? Trigon Space Story.
Let's see.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find out if this guy has this FTL hard mode, no pause, practicing crew micro, 1 hour 45 minutes, probably a full playthrough. Let's see, Trigon, that was a couple days ago, in fact. Trigon Space Story Easy Difficulty. Chapter 4. Okay, how many parts is this? Let's see here. Okay, so if we go through the Trigon videos, replay, Kraken ship, Terticon ship part 2. Is this the end? Okay, so this video is for this is approximately 4 hours into a stream of this game, it looks like. Trying to find an image of his star chart. There we are. Okay, so approximately 4 hours into a stream of this game, let's say, and is it? Let's see. Yeah, part 2. Okay, so this one starts off, I think. I'm just checking. Yeah, that start off. That's 1 hour 15 minutes. This one's 2 hours 24 minutes, and hyper jump. That's like, it looks like that's like maybe halfway through the map. It's hard to tell without watching this entire thing, but like that's a 6 hour run? Let's say 6 hour estimate, where you can die 5 hours in? No thanks. Anyway, I've got one more game to check out. It looks more interesting and well balanced than this one. So we'll be back in a second with that. All right, the last game we're going to be taking a look at today is one I actually turned off my timer for. There we go. So, this is a game by the name of HAYAI, which means Ninja Man Moving Very Fast in Japanese. It's a game I just saw on Twitter and thought, you know what, that looks pretty fun. And I look at it on Steam and go, hey, that's $2. Fuck it, let's play it. So the game is $2. It came out like 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. Anyway, let's just show you what it's about. Choose your Ronin. Tomoe, or Kazuya. The way of the samurai is resolute. Acceptance of death. Abilities, much faster movement. Oda. Nice quote. Abilities, 2 lives, destroys all enemies when damaged. Much lower combo multiplier, he is the easy character. Tomoe, there is always opportunity in the midst of chaos. Abilities, attacking does not require full bar, longer bar, slower bar refill. I see. And then we have, requires 3 achievements to unlock and 6 achievements. And you can see that I've got achievements over there. Combo Master, kill 15 enemies in a combo. Survivor, survive for 60 seconds. Black Belt, get 5,000 points. Sensei, get 10,000 points. Let's try out Kazuya. As to move, click and drag to slice. Higher streaks give exponentially higher scores. You're not ready. Begin. Yeah, look at this. Too fast. Whoop. Ah! I died. Oh, the background's super cool too. Look at that. I didn't realize. Nice. I'm too fast for you to see. Ah! Shit. I was trying to bait out the attack a little bit more. So it's also timed. I just noticed. Nice. Ah! I clicked a little too late. Nice. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! I thought I didn't activate in time. Oh. I like also how you draw blood. Nice. Okay, so it looks like it's actually time-based instead of being distance. So as long as I draw the lines quickly, I'm fine. Well, relatively. Yeah! Too fast. All right, we started to get into it. Woo! Hello, hello. Okay, so it is a line thing as well. Got it. Ah! Okay, I got points. I got achievements. Completed all of them. Nice. Which means I unlock Masashige. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got all the points. Hey, nice. Masashige. I shall cleanse your impurity. Abilities. Destroy surroundings at end of attack. Attacks use entire bars, slower movements. Let's try you out. Oh! Hello. Cool. Shit. Ah, that was close. Nice. Nice. Those guys look kind of sus, not gonna lie. Okay, come on. Nice. Nice. Ah! Okay, that's fine. I got points. Oh, kill 15 enemies in a combo. Oh, didn't get that one. Hideyoshi. Let's party. Abilities, almost no delay between attacks, no slow-mo during attacks, faster movement. Oh, hello. All right, let's try you out. Oh, oh-ho, I see. So that makes him very hard to aim, actually. Ah! Wow, he's tricky as fuck. Always be dashing. Never not be dashing. Oh my god, yeah, he's really hard. He's really hard. Okay, let's try Tomoe. That is a huge bar, by the way. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn it, I missed. Don't allow until they're 450. Okay, I'm losing steam here. Trying to lose steam. Oh, I'm out. Oh. Close. And finally, Oda. 2 lives, destroys all enemies when damaged. So this is the easy character. Let's see. Mada Mada. HAYAI! $13. Damn it. Until 13, 14, 15. Yes! Up. Yeah! I got a bunch of achievements off of him. I just need to get 10,000 points, which is actually tricky because of how much it takes to kill with him. Anyway, that's HAYAI. That's a cool game. And you know what? It's $2. Anyway, sorry, got distracted by something. This game is super cool, and it's very, very simple. Like, all it is just a couple sprites. You draw a line with your mouse, which comes out of your character, and kill enemies, and that's it. That's all you need. Like, that's all it needs. You want a fun game? Just do that. Just make it so you can do a cool thing. That's really all you need. Move fast and kill enemies. That's all you need out of a game. And let me put it this way, that is the most fun game I've played today, by far. It's $3. If you want to play a super fun game, get this. It's really good. Legitimately, it's super good. Only thing I will say, this guy's a little awkward to use. Just because when you're doing the thing, I don't think you can move, right? Yeah, you can't move when you're doing this, which makes actually aiming the things pretty difficult. Because you basically need to aim for the time period where enemies are about to attack you. Or do this. Ah, 11! Man. I guess I could do, like... I guess I could have done, like, a bunch of, like that. He also does have, like, almost no lag time between his attacks, so that's something. Ah. Okay, I'm going to try and get the 15 kill count on him. That's what I want to get. I don't even know if there's 15 enemies on screen right now. Damn it! Now that's heartbreaking. One more enemy would have done it. One more enemy. Oh my god! And how do I keep getting 14 kills? Like, specifically, I keep just getting 14. Ah! Excuse me. Again! There we are! Yes! All of them in one! Well, not 60 seconds. But I did get... I got everything except for 60 seconds. Yeah. Alright. That's where we're gonna leave the stream for today. I surprised myself, actually. I'm not as tired as I thought I was, despite getting 5 hours of sleep. So go check out these games if they interested you. All of them aren't... None of them are unsalvageable. Striving for Light still has room to play around with, like, changing how things work, which I think is the big problem there. Like, it needs a lot of work on everything, but the only thing that actually needs to be changed from the ground up is the skill tree system. They can keep it still, but they do need to figure out a better way of doing it, because it's just, it's more punishing than fun to play with. Because roguelikes are all about, like, oh, I wonder when I'm going to get this time, as opposed to, how do I get to the thing I want to get? I could see it there, but how do I even get it now? Like, that's kind of what it needs to work with. The other one I played, I've already forgotten its name. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. When I was looking around online, I found a thing that said that it's a chapter-based thing, which makes me feel like maybe it's closer to Crying Suns in structure, where you have to go to specific objectives. Like, Crying Suns. Okay, Crying Suns isn't quite the same thing either, because that was still fairly linear. You're going to the end of the sector, and once you beat that sector boss, then you're done with that sector. You can move on. It feels like it's, I guess it's trying to push towards that, where after you beat a chapter, that's it. That chapter is done. You don't have to restart from the very beginning. But even then, that is a lot of time you're investing into each of those chapters, and the structure of the world just does not seem to support that. I don't know what's going on with that game. So maybe it's not as unsalvageable as I thought, but I'm still not a big fan of how it's laid out. This game, on the other hand, this game's great. Like, this game is a game that I could see being played. Okay, so couple things. First, I really like how the mouse, no matter where your mouse is on the screen, it always starts right in the center where your character is, and then you draw out from there. So there's never any ambiguity about, like, okay, is my mouse here? Am I facing the right direction? That sort of thing. Great. Love that. I don't think it would work well with a controller. Unfortunately, you could probably do something with it, but you'd have to be able to, like, move the mouse around the edge of the screen much easier. Speaking of which, a little weird that you can't. It's not weird. It's kind of a pain that you can't get, like, in the top section, because most screens are wide as opposed to long. So you're able to get things to the sides of you much easier, but things that are, like, up high, the screen doesn't move up to reach them as easily as they do when you're moving to the left and right. That's, like, a minor detail that they can just, like, tweak and just fix that. Just change the camera follow so that when it's up on top, it's a little bit more lenient than on the sides. You know what I'd actually really love to see what this game would be like on? I'd really like to see what this game would look like on, like, a tablet or a touchscreen. Because you just have your character in the center, and then you'd use the actual tablet to draw out the lines. That would be super cool. Hold on, does this game support Steam Deck? Let's see. It is not Steam Deck verified. If the developer sees this video, you should think about that. Just get it. There it is. Drawing tablet support right there. Whoops. It says it. All right, there's options over here. I'd never even looked at this. Well, tablet support right there. Haha. Look at this. Let's see here. So, gameplay features unique mouse-based combat system. 5 characters, each with different playstyles. Frenetic combo system. Leaderboards to complete against your friends in the world. Achievements that force you to change up tactics. Drawing tablet support enabled from options. I don't know about that achievement one. Everything kind of leads into itself because eventually you're going to be able to get 15 enemies in a single combo, and just staying alive and killing enemies for longer gives you more points, and once you hit 60 seconds, then, like, you're fine. I don't think they change your playstyle much, is what I'm saying. Anyway, it's super fun. I love this game. If you have a drawing tablet, you should try it out. I do have one, but it's not one with a screen. And, but I wonder if this game would work well on, like, an iPad or something, or an Android tablet. That would also be something to look into. I have no idea what this game was made in, so I don't know if it's easy to support, if it easily supports Android porting, because that would be sick. Also, seriously, Steam Deck verification, do it. This game would be great on that. Just, like, swipe your finger across the screen to get everything going. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that is HAYAI. Also has leaderboards. I'm number 135. Yeah. All right, anyway, that's where we're leaving that for today. As always, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the games with me. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. Also, I may not be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. I've got some stuff to take care of, which may cause me to miss out the stream, in which case I think I was going to do Area Man Lives tomorrow, so I'll just move that to Thursday. Unless I was doing Area Man Live. No, I was doing Area Man Lives on Thursday, so I may just not be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see. All right, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, what have you, and see you next time.